chance as possible. So I'm gonna move up here.
Nice.
Although, oh, okay, yeah. I guess it doesn't matter. What about an indoor?
Yeah, I don't think it's coming after Nindor directly, so he'll follow.
Okay, so I'm thinking, yeah, maybe you go first, and then if that goes badly, then I'll try to,
spend hope and all that good stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I am back to normal dice because +1, -1.
No, it's +1 total now.
No, -1 because of the white scaring me, right? No, that's right. I'm not in defensive, so it's just
straight.
Gotcha. Sorry.
Yeah.
Here we go. Now I'm trying to escape.
Awesome. There you go.
No 6s, but
that's all you need.
I succeeded.
Yeah.
Nice.
So basically,
instead
of doing damage, you just leave the battlefield.
Yeah, that sounds like a thing I want to do.
Yeah, let's hope I can do the same thing.
Let's hope.
I'll have 4 dice with my bonus, so I feel good with my chances. So +1. Here we go. Are you kidding me? One short, man. So I got to survive with this thing for one more round. It's fine.
Yes,
it's fine. I got this. It's fine.
It's fine. It's good.
You know what? Bring it on.
All right. Again, his attacks are favored. He's brought that sword back around. I envision as Nindor makes a break, maybe he closes that space, right? He's not dumb. He's been around centuries, right? So maybe he steps into the space you were going to bolt in also.
Right?
Yeah, and then he brings that sword in. Here it is. So he follows you in the forward stance, so he picks up an extra die too, right?
He does, yeah.
So, wow, man, it's like payday. So he's got 2 feat dice and 4 success dice.
But you only take the best of the 2 feat.
Right.
You don't get both.
Right. And here he goes.
My parry is 17. Oh, 12s are bad for you.
Yeah, they are. That's interesting. So,
wait. So in this case, I think you get the 5.
Yeah, I get the 5. Yeah.
So that's what 5, 6, 9, 12,
15, 16.
Not enough. My parry is 17.
Nice. Yeah, so I think he's vicious. He's getting in close, and he's trying to swing that sword. Maybe it's your dwarf size, like you're not human size, right?
That's right.
And he's coming up short on these swords.
Hey.
We get one, right?
That's your one.
We get one, right? Nice.
That's right. I mean, I guess back around to the top, right?
Yes. I think that means Daphne could be outside of that crack, right? Maybe you're coming out just to see Vin on one of the horses riding off.
Oh. Which one? Because both of our ponies are out there, right?
Yeah. So is there any difference between a dwarf pony and a human pony? Is one kind of bigger than the other, or are they just ponies?
No, I think a pony's a pony.
Yeah. I think he takes Daphne's pony.
Oh.
Yeah, because that's the most dramatic, right? Because
she just named him.
She did, right?
Oh, she named him a long time ago.
Well, we only just discovered his name.
Yeah, I think that's the most. Yeah, I think that's the most dramatic move, right? That's the one he rides.
Obviously.
Nindor, you can be at that crack, crawling down, or you could hold back and hang out in the hall. You tell me what you're doing.
I think I'm hanging back. I'm not going to leave Farron behind.
Aw.
He has very short legs.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. I'm just saying, I think this could come down to a test to get out, or we're back in combat again. I'm just putting that out there.
Is there a way? I have my flask of liquor, which I imagine is metal, and I wonder if I could use it to reflect the sunlight down into the crevice to Nendor, who could reflect the sunlight at the white and weaken it.
Like the Mummy.
Oh,
man.
Is that what they do?
They had all those mirrors in the Mummy. And
Yeah.
That's definitely how mirrors work in movies, so why not?
Yeah, no, that's true.
I don't know what that is, or if it's possible.
He could like catch the reflection with the tip of his spear and
angle it just right.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. I'm in, right? But I think this is an athletics roll to line it all up right? I could be talked into something different.
The same encounter, so we cannot spend hope.
Okay.
And then what is our hope here, right? That's the other thing, because we're doing something non-standard, which I'm all about. What are we hoping to gain out of shooting some sunlight in?
I'll take a bonus die or something.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Make it easier for Farron to escape. Yeah, that's
because there's already combat rules for like adding advantages and stuff. So like this sort of fits.
Right, and that's where I was going to go first, was a bonus die. But I wasn't sure if there was something different there. I'm perfectly happy doing a bonus die.
Nice.
Yeah.
Or this, right? I'm willing to transmit the successes that come up, right? So bonus die for pulling it off, but any successes after that, right, we'll hand off to Farron.
Oh yeah, like any additional sixes or whatever.
Right.
Nice.
Sweet. So is this Daphne rolling athletics or Nendor for angling this? Where along the chain are we rolling?
So I guess I was thinking Daphne, and then Nendor helps. Right?
Okay.
Maybe Nendor passes a die without.
I can't really help.
Without spinning the hope.
No hope.
Can't spin a hope.
Oh.
So I can't help.
Yeah. But we can just sort of gloss over that. I mean, it feels like it's mostly a Daphne action. So.
Okay.
Right.
Cool.
But you're using your distinctive items, so
Yes.
That's a bonus die right there.
And my athletics is favored.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah.
So let's see how this goes.
Oh yeah, no, there it is. I was thinking, man, surely there's got to be a group action, but it says right here, single player, even if it involves the entire group.
Yeah.
So alas, I have a 13.
What's your athletics?
16.
Oh, okay. It
was a good idea. That was cool.
No, it was a good idea.
Tried. Curse those clouds covering the sun at the exact wrong moment.
Am I looking at the wrong thing? I see 3, 3, 7, 3, 10, 16.
One of those is the D12. You only count one of the D12s.
Oh.
Because it was favored.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's all right. It's all right.
I did the same thing at first. I was like, oh yeah, and then I was like, oh. Right. But I also like the drama moment of like Daphne watching her pony run away, and then she's like, no, I have to help my friends.
Yes.
Which I think is awesome.
But I'm absolutely getting Nibbles back later.
We'll get them back for sure.
So I think there's a moment where Daphne like gets an arrow and she's like, I could probably take that guy out. And she's like, no, that's I might hit Nibbles. I don't want to take that chance.
They need my
That's help. Exactly what I thought you were doing, is you were going to take a shot at that guy.
Tempting.
Nice. All right. What's the plan inside? So Nindor's kind of holding back.
Yeah. I'm going to stay in forward stance, and I mean, I have a really great die pool. I just had really bad luck last time, so I'm holding out hope that it'll come in my favor this time.
Gotcha.
I don't know, kick this guy in the shins and run away.
Gotcha. All right.
There it is.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So I'll spend my successful combat roll to do no damage and book it.
Nice.
And leave the battlefield, as the book says.
As the book says. Yeah, I think he pursues, right? I think you guys get to the crack before it does. The way is clear, so you get down in there. Maybe you don't look back. Maybe you run, right, all the way out to the other side. Again, with Nindor's wisdom, you know sunlight is your savior today.
Yeah.
And maybe it's coming through the crack out the other side, right? Maybe you can feel it in that crack, in that tunnel behind you. It's silent.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a look back once you're outside, right? And you can see its cold, evil green eyes in the darkness, but it doesn't come out, right? That's as far as it goes. And then maybe, depending on how long you stand there and watch, you can see them fade away back into the darkness.
Okay.
And a short pony.
Man. It probably takes, like I don't think Farron has an eye for ponies, and he's like, is that one mine? I think that one's mine. Okay, we're
fine. What's the mood? What's everybody feeling?
I mean, that was terrifying.
Glad that you made it out, Farron. Daphne, that was a clever idea with the mirror. Sorry that I was unable to catch the light.
Nibbles is gone.
Oh.
Who's Nibbles?
My horse.
Oh, I forget that you named them.
I walk over to Farron's pony and like pet it on the nose. I'm like, it's okay, Buttercup. We're gonna get Nibbles back. You're gonna have your buddy.
Nice.
And then I think I'm gonna kind of look back to the group and be like, so are we going back in there? Were there still people in there?
I don't think there were.
We heard a man scream.
And then it was cut off. I think that was a death scream.
Perhaps. If only Vin had remained to tell us how many of them were left. So if we saw Marin, then Marin is not within that tomb.
I think, based on what Vin said, when he realized Vin didn't have what he wanted, he left him there. He left him and the rest of them in there to die. I think Farron is very explicitly not bringing up the elephant in the room.
Nice. That is fantastic.
You know, the thing that he said he was looking for.
Right.
The stone that you carry is what he's looking for. And he is a sorcerer, which means that
it can't be good. I found it in Heleth's belongings. She must have found it somewhere and was maybe trying to get it away from him. And there's a reasonable amount of like sincerity at this point, and Farron says, I didn't want to bring it out around those two brigands because I didn't trust them, so I was gonna show you once, you know, we had time to ourselves, but yeah, I found it in her stuff, and it reeks of evil. I think we should maybe bring it back to Rivendell and show Círdan. He'll know what to do with it.
I mean, did you try to break it?
This thing is, I mean, it's solid. Look at this thing. No, actually, no. I'm not going to bring it out again. I'll say, like, I spent a little time examining it, and I don't think I don't think we have the means to damage something like this. It seems old. Really old. I've never seen anything like it.
Well, Nendor's really old. Maybe he's seen something like it.
It's true. I think maybe we should leave. I don't know if that light can follow us once it's dark. I don't know if it can leave the crypt. So I feel like the more distance between us and that thing might be good.
And Nindor, letting your roll from earlier ride, you know it can. Once it's dark, it can come out. It's not bound in there.
Great.
Not anymore.
If I collapsed that tunnel, would it be stuck in there?
It can't come out that tunnel.
Oh, but there's the big wide open. Yep, never mind. No, whoops.
Yeah. It won't. Yeah, it can't physically come out that tunnel. But if there's another way out,
which it seems like there is, because that's where Barrick or whoever came out of.
Yeah, that's where he fell from. Yeah.
I think we should leave this place. Regroup.
I just, like, out of character, I'm not comfortable. If there's any inkling that there's somebody left in that tomb, okay, I'm not comfortable abandoning them.
That's fair enough.
And I just, like, I'm not sure what to do here, because what Farron's thrown out is logical.
Yeah.
But Nindor's, yeah.
No, I like that. I think that makes a lot of sense, because
that's fair.
Like, I think for one reason or another, like I think Farron truly believes that nobody's been left alive, but, like, I can fully understand that others might not agree.
Farron, I agree that our patron would want the lore of the lost ages, lore of the ages, and that stone would be something he may value. The fact that a white wants it does make me question if it is a thing of shadow.
All the more reason to keep it away from it, though.
Agreed. I am not comfortable leaving this tomb knowing that there is the possibility that men were left there to die.
We weren't in there that long, right?
Right.
Like, how much daylight do we think is left?
You might have 3-4 hours, right? Because we went in about noon, right?
Yeah.
Let's say we messed around, probably not an hour, right? This probably wasn't all an hour getting in there. We didn't explore too much. We went to see Ven, who was in the south part of that tomb, right? So you might have about 3 hours worth of daylight.
Okay. That's cutting it close. Especially if you're going to try to avoid that thing to look for survivors.
Well, we should leave that stone out here when we go back in so we don't attract it again.
I don't think we should leave it unguarded.
No one's going to know it's here.
If there's other survivors and they come out, for all I know, they're going to take my pony. And if they take my pony, who knows what else they'll take.
We'll hide it.
I can stay out here to guard it. And I think now there's a little bit of that, like, Farron definitely doesn't want to get it out of his sight. Like, he's sort of having that battle of, like, yeah, he wants to take it back to Círdan, but yeah, he wants to hold on to it.
I think Nindor will say, it's a tomb, Farron. You're a treasure hunter. what if?
I don't rob graves.
Yes, I understand that. But you would be very valuable going back inside to see if we can save any of the men who are left there. So either Daphne or I could stay out here with Stone. And you could lead the other inside for a recovery effort. And Nindor's testing Farron just a little bit here.
No, I feel it. I don't know how, like I don't know what kind of PvP stuff there is, because like I feel like I'm willing to have Farron be convinced.
Okay.
But like I feel like I want Dice to make it happen in a weird way, if that makes sense.
All right.
Like I think it's got enough of a grip over him that he's not just gonna like be like, oh yeah, that's a logical course of action. I'm gonna 100% agree to that.
Cool.
No, he wants to hold on to the shiny.
I think this is workable. I think it is Nindor that's going to make the persuade check. And I'm trying to get a feel for what. So what do I have here? I've got strength. We have heart. That's probably not it. Well, maybe.
It makes. Oh, here we go. There's a section on player direct opposition player on opposed actions.
Oh, okay, cool.
Page 132. Either using the same ability or different ones against your relevant target number. If we both succeed, then sixes break ties.
Okay.
Or it could potentially just end in a draw.
Okay.
So my persuade is terrible, which I mean I have 0.
I have 0.
I'll just have my feet die.
All right.
Okay, I have a persuade of 1.
Yeah, and
my target number is a 14.
And you can spend hope now if you want. I'm not.
I think I will. Do we feel that lordly would be helpful in persuasion or no?
I feel it's relevant.
Like if you kind of approach it from like a.
Yeah,
I can see that working.
Okay, and so that's 2d6.
Yeah, if you spend a hope, you'll get an extra 2.
All right, here we go.
So my only hope is to get a 12, which I did not.
I succeeded at a thing with a 6.
Nice. Oh, with a 6. Nice.
What do you know?
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah. So I think appealing to sort of like Farron's sense of duty. I think that's what does it. Like I think he does feel a sense of duty for being like, yeah, this is something that falls within my realm of expertise. So it totally makes sense. But I'm also not, dumb enough to take this thing back inside with me. So yeah, leaving it behind makes sense.
Do you take preparations to kind of bury it, hide it? What do you want to do there?
I feel like I'll leave that up to Nindor because not only did he succeed, but he got a 6.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
I feel like Farron's like, you know what? Okay, cool.
Like do a quick check-in. Like to me, it would be way more fun if all 3 of our characters go back into the tomb to try to save people.
True.
Even if like logically you might want one person to go run away from a white versus burying it. So I, as a player, am leaning towards we bury it or we stick it somewhere where the white can't get it type deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, we could have it like I can almost imagine like having it sort of like right inside the cleft or whatever. Like sunlight. Wait, it's on the west side, right?
Yeah, it's on the west side.
Sweet. So the setting sun is setting right in the
right.
So like it could, because like anybody that comes snooping around for the little like they're gonna see that and be like, I'm not going in there. So like maybe that's the safest place to stash it, sort of just inside the crevice.
And here's what I'll do with my GM hat on, because now we're doing something different that I hadn't thought about, and I think it's fantastic. If you bury it, you take the time to bury it, right? I will say, as the GM, no one's going to mess with it because it's buried. No one's thinking about digging in there. You guys are out in the cold fells, right? It will be there when you come back.
Awesome.
Cool.
Because now, we're playing fearlessly, right? We're doing something I hadn't planned for, and it's fantastic. So
yeah,
I will make that a non-issue if you bury it. It'll be there when you come back.
Cool.
So is that the plan, to go back in and rescue survivors?
Yes.
Look for / rescue. Yeah.
And
a message from Judd.
Nice.
So I think that's where we hang it for tonight, right?
Right.
I think our next session is we're going back into the tomb with this white for a rescue mission.
I like that. I was looking forward to getting to a fellowship phase, but that's cool.
So no, I thought next session was going to be the fellowship phase.
We're gonna have so many points built up.
Yes. So no, this is fantastic. I like it. That gives me time to mess with that map a little bit more, to get a little.
Now we get to see more Dyson map. Then there you go.
So I think, again, according to the alpha rules, it's 3 and 3 for everybody. Adventure points, and
that's what we've been doing.
Yeah. That's what they have here in the alpha rules. So we'll continue doing that. And then we'll hang it here for the week, and we'll be back next week.
Next week.
Yes, I like this weekly thing. I feel like I'm getting better at all the Twitch stuff, all the StreamYard stuff, rather than every 2 weeks, right? This starts to feel a little more familiar, so that's good.
Yeah.
All right, let's do a little, yes, Judd, every week. We'll be here every Thursday, man. He said that's awesome. So I'm excited. My other plan is to move us from using Roll into Foundry VTT. I have an instance in the cloud, and I'm messing around with someone had started porting the first edition to One Ring, and they're kind of stuck. And so my hope is to move it the rest of the way so we can play with it. Foundry is fantastic, so I'm looking forward to getting in there and using that. But I could geek out about that for another hour. So let's do a round robin. Tell us what you're up to, where to find you on the social internets, anything else you want to plug, and let's start with Rich Rogers.
You can find me at ORKLORD on Twitter, but the best place to find me is on the Gauntlet, gauntlet-rpg.com. It's a huge community of amazing folks who are playing 100+ games every month of indie, small press, and OSR tabletop RPGs. And +1 Forward is the podcast that I do, powered by the Apocalypse.
And Heidi Schlotman.
You can follow me on Twitter or Instagram at Heidi Schlotman. And I don't have any gaming updates, but I'll share a Daphne-like update from the Renaissance Festival. I asked our knight after the joust what his horse's name was, and his horse's name was Abraham.
Nice. That might be a thing I carry into future games. What's the name of your horse? I like that. That is fantastic. Jeremiah Fry, what's going on?
I don't have anything to plug or update. I don't have much else going on gaming-wise, but social media, you can find me under Jeremiah Fry or at Pseudo Idiot. And nobody else mentioned it. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm wearing my cool Lord of the Rings t-shirt.
Oh, you are? Look at that.
We got the Hobbit boys.
Nice.
Nice.
Very cool. Sorry, I did not notice that.
I was going to point it out earlier and I forgot.
Yeah, I did until you pointed it out, and now I can see it clearly. That's awesome. I am your host and lore master, Matt J. You can find me on Twitter, MagJ0. I'm the host of the Diceology podcast. And we'll see everybody in a week. Thanks for hanging out.